You've referred a couple of times to the challenges of being a contemporary classical composer, or indeed a performer of contemporary classical music. What advice would you have if there are musicians in our audience who are earlier in their career and really seeking to either follow in your footsteps as a performer or a composer? What advice would you give them?
You know, it's gonna sound cliche, but it's really never give up. And because, you know, like sometimes there will be a lot of it's a tough journey. The journey can be very you know, you can be very discouraged, but you know, like I would say always be positive. You never know who you're gonna meet. Like for example, right now I'm working on a mezzo-soprano piano piece, 2-movement work, and this was actually I was sitting right next to a poet. So I was sitting right next to a poet in Los Angeles, listening to a requiem by a 90-minute requiem by my professor Ian Krauss. So we were just chatting before the concert, and you know, we had our contact details. This was a time where it happened, so the collaboration happened using the lyrics from this poet, right? You could meet a musician, you're a composer, you meet a musician at some event, something happens. There will be many times where things don't happen. You know, like we had a great conversation, but you know, I emailed, I messaged, but nothing happens. Yeah, so I would say don't be discouraged. Just keep pushing yourself. Work really hard. Be nice. Be a nice person. Whatever opportunities when you're starting out, early in the career, whatever opportunities come to you, if possible, grab them. If opportunities do not come to you, create opportunities for yourself. You know, go to events and meet people. And what I mean by grab opportunities, sometimes as a composer, people would ask you, can you write something for me for free? Just write something for free. And or you know, I'll pay you 200 bucks, but you probably got to spend 50 hours to write a music for $200, right? So I would say when you're starting out, just grab those opportunities, because you never know what's going to happen. It could be you write for free, the music gets performed, you could be recognized by someone in your audience. You could be recognized, you know, share your music online. This is the internet age, you know, YouTube, SoundCloud, put your music out there. You never know what's gonna happen. And just like how my YouTube video led Chris to find me, Musical You to find me, and this was how the interview happened. So this is one fine example. Yeah.
Interesting. It sounds like you bring the same attitude to the career side of things as you do to ear training, in the sense that you're always staying conscious, looking for the opportunities, being aware of what's around you.
Yeah.
I'm gonna provocatively ask the question that I suspect might be in our audience's head after hearing that, which is, does it get easier?
Wow, that's actually a very tough question. I would say it took me a while to find my composition voice, to truly find what is my style. It can take years. Some people take months. It took me years to find my style, and so far I like what I'm writing. I'm not, you know, when I sit in the audience, I don't feel disgusted by what I'm writing. So in that sense, it was tough. Now it gets easier because I know how to approach a composition. So the process I would say is easier. But in terms of getting your music, you know, the kind of marketing and like getting your music out there, promoting your music, I would say it didn't get easier. It's a lifelong journey. I'm learning. I guess a lot of my composer friends out there are still learning. It's a constant journey, but it's also very exciting. So it's discouraging at times, but it is also very exciting. You never know what's going to happen. So So the composition side of things, it's easy, but promoting the music is always tough.
Before we wrap up, was there anything else you wanted to mention or recommend to our audience while we have this opportunity?
I mean, I just want to say to performers and composers out there that music is a tough journey. I would say it's probably tougher than if you are thinking about money. I mean, money is very important, but if you are solely concerned with making money, huge amounts of money, music is probably not. Classical music is probably not the way for most people, but I would say that really it's cliche, but never give up and just keep fighting. There's a lot of rewards, not just in terms of monetary rewards. There's a lot of satisfaction, listening to your music played right in front of you, even though you get paid $0, listening to the music played right in front of you, if you're a performer, getting the applause at the end, these are, to me, this is huge rewards. That's beyond, monetary rewards. So just keep fighting.